rough week and a half with family things and emergencies.
I'll just come right out and say I fucked up Monday, Tuesday.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I was going to say that was
You were coming to someone. I'm like, did your wife know?
that's a weird pause.
Yeah, no, it was just it's crazy because by the way, welcome back everybody.
Yeah.
Jabs podcast.
Sorry,
John,
guys.
Stipe, myself. We're definitely a little bit late with this week. So we're trying to be very proactive about having one a week, and my life just got crazy this week, man. It's weird. The world has opened back up.
Yeah.
Right? Which is awesome.
And now it's getting more busy. Like, what the hell?
I forgot what busy was.
Yes.
100% I forgot what busy was. I have
Not so much with work, but just outside of work.
No, even with work.
Oh,
Like
really?
Now there's more like.
Oh, you're right.
It was so nice my first year as fire chief. Like it was all Zoom meetings and stuff. So it was like I just sat in my office and did these meetings. But now it's like, okay, I got to be here at this time. I got to be here at this time. I'm teaching at this time. Like it's a great problem to have.
It's a great problem.
But even more so now, the kids, man, it is full steam ahead. Baseball, softball, soccer. We have at least 2 games every day this week.
That's crazy.
It's nuts. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's great, but it's a lot.
Well, I think maybe you guys come over. I'll be here Friday for sure. So if you guys want to come in the afternoon.
Oh, I like that. Are you golfing?
No.
Good.
We have
speaking of which.
we have a youth camp and then
Saturday.
Nothing.
Not this Saturday. No, I can't. My brother's getting married.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about for golfing.
Yeah.
So you said the 31st of July.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm
Are you in for sure? Okay.
But my wife gave me the go ahead. We're gonna have a golf day pool day
Ooh.
for my diaper party.
Oh, there we go.
Let's go.
On the 31st?
No. This is like probably before.
Oh, so we're going to do a separate event.
Yes, separate event.
Perfect.
And you guys can use the pool.
I'm so excited.
I
I'm
like
going to use the pool a lot more.
I know.
before that.
I get that. I know. I'm just saying, but like, we'll use a Traeger.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a roast going or something.
Do you want somebody to actually know how to use it?
I've used it
I can
multiple
help
times.
you
And I know how to use it.
if you need to.
I'm good.
I like how he goes, yeah, you guys, you can use the pool.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
You're welcome.
We're in.
You're welcome.
Do we have a date?
No, not yet. I just, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I actually thought about maybe us 3 going to Nashville for the weekend.
I'd also be in for that.
I'm so far in on that.
I know, right? I didn't see anything either way.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I might have an in because I got a sweet anniversary present and I didn't get one.
Okay.
Ooh. See? Leverage. That's called leverage,
Our
Jamie.
anniversary isn't for like another, what's today? It'll be 10th tomorrow, so by like the 18th I was married.
So you don't know.
What's that?
She might have gotten you something.
No, she told me she didn't because I already gave it to her because I got her this present.
Is this because you didn't get her anything for Mother's Day, or the Mother's Day card was in the shoe pile?
No, trust me, dude. Don't. She gave me anything for Father's Day, so she's posting a picture of me. That's it.
That's awesome.
No, but no, she. So I got her this. I was looking for. She wanted this purse. I was looking for a long time. It's always out of stock or whatever. So finally, the team I work with, I'm like, hey, can you just see if they can get it? And they found it. I was like, oh, thank you, baby G. So like, oh, we'll be there by the 18th. It showed up today.
Awesome.
And then my wife's like the FBI, and she'll sniff it out. So I just
gave it to
yeah.
her.
Plus, she was a little, stressed out with like she had a diabetes test, for being pregnant.
Of course,
and she just hates getting poked. And I was like, you know what, just take it.
She doesn't have the gestational diabetes.
Well,
without getting too deep into it, I
So
apologize.
she did take it already, and then it was just above. But the guy's like, listen, we have to do it again. It's just protocol.
Yep.
So,
but she's good.
Yeah, she's good. She'll do it tomorrow. I told her, I'm like, baby, you have nothing wrong with you. You have no symptoms. You're not.
Well, and the other thing is too, and although you can't say this to a pregnant woman because they don't listen, but
pregnant or not pregnant.
I know so many women that had gestational diabetes, and it sucks, but it's not the end of the world. So.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't.
Granted, I'm not the one carrying a baby with diabetes.
Yeah,
so.
I'm not. And I'm talking about I had a lot of stuff going on in my family too, like outside, like emergencies and stuff like that. That's why we just had a lot going on. And let's talk about you, pal. How was your weekend, though?
Yeah, you know who did not have a lot going on?
Oh, he did.
He did a good weekend.
He had happy trails all weekend.
I played co-ed softball on Friday.
No shit. Where at?
You are so not impressed right now.
In Strongsville. So right outside of Cleveland, I played co-ed softball on Friday night. I got asked to fill in, so I had to pitch. I haven't pitched or played softball in 3 years.
How are you going to pull the? Were you a pitcher before though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he used to be the catcher.
So I play.
Well, hold on. Let me say this. So
I'm on it.
I'm just walking right over.
We
walking right past.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. We'll get to that. So anyway, no, I haven't played softball in probably like 3 years, and then they needed people, and so like I filled in and pitched, and I do not miss it. I stopped playing softball so I could play more golf.
Okay.
And that was part of the reason why, and I don't miss the softball.
So that's kind of funny. I was the opposite. Like I stopped playing golf so I could play more. So I used to play softball 6 nights a week.
Yeah,
like,
that's
crazy.
It was religious. I played every single night of the week.
Yeah. I have a friend of mine who says he played like 80 games like in the summer. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, bro.
But nonstop.
Crazy.
Leagues, tournaments. Like I used to play nonstop.
Nuts.
It was fine. We didn't win, but it was fun to play for a little bit. But I wouldn't want to do it every week. I threw all my shit away. Like I didn't have cleats anymore. I found my glove in the basement. And
Did you wear your dad's Browns coat?
But I didn't have cleats. Yeah.
Jesus. He's ready to go.
I went.
I'm ready.
No, I went. I found my mitt in the basement, and then I didn't have cleats. I had fucking baseball pants. No, you don't need shit.
Yeah, but you got to run still. You're hitting.
Yeah. Oh, that was the slowest trots around I put in 0 effort.
Okay.
I went 1 for 2, so I'll take it. The other one I flied out to right center. So I was all right, well,
did they bury you in the lineup then? You only got 2 at bats? Or did you guys get run rules?
It's co-ed, so you got to go every other. And there was 14 people. There was like 7
Why did they
guys
need somebody to fill in?
Because they needed somebody to pitch. And they needed a shortstop. So it was more positional needs.
I'm just going to throw it out there for future reference. I am a shortstop. Shortstop, third base, second base. If you ever need somebody, let me know. Okay?
He's just utility.
I'm pretty much utility.
Just say utility.
Yeah, utility.
That's all I have to.
I mean, I'm not a third baseman like Stipe was a third baseman.
Listen, I wasn't good. I just let the shit hit my chest and I pick it up and throw it.
That's all you got to do.
Exactly.
That's all you got to do.
Sometimes it hurt really bad, but guess what? I got the ball first.
Yeah, I played one of the last games I played. Wasn't last year. Go ahead. What were you going to?
No, I was just no, I wasn't. I said it's all about the transition from once it bounces off the body to you picking it up and transitioning.
I would grab it in midair. It'd hit me, and throw it. Like, wow, who needs a glove? Sometimes you use a glove.
It got you to play baseball in college. I mean, so it works. There is something behind the theory that works.
Yeah.
So
absolutely. I'm like getting in the face.
So that was Friday. Was Saturday Put-in Bay?
Saturday, me and a couple buddies went up to Put-in
So
Bay.
for the people that are listening, if you're not from the area, Put-in Bay is like a Jersey Shore-ish kind of area. It's an island, and it's just a party central where everyone goes.
You got to take a ferry
it's a family environment. If you go certain spots, but probably 75% of it is just free for all.
Yeah, we're talking about taking the family out that way this summer, and it's going to be Kelly's Island.
That's the way to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but yeah, so let's talk about your Put-in Bay experience.
Yeah, what'd you guys do?
Went to the pool, hung out, drank, and came back. Pretty much it. So we just went up for the day. My buddy was our DD for the trip, so he drove up, and then we went.
What did you guys like? Usually, you go up there. It's like to celebrate. Like you guys it was just to go up there and hang out.
Get an STD.
Because that's what, an hour and a half.
His
Not
girlfriend.
kind of the ferries. For ferries, about 30 minutes.
Yeah, so it's a 2 hour up, 2 hour back.
Yeah. His my buddy's girlfriend was up there with her friends or something for some party or birthday or something. I have no idea. So we just went and met up with them. So
cool.
Yeah.
How was it?
Yeah, did you have fun?
It was a good time.
Yeah. Were you pretty drunk?
No.
Yeah.
Nope. I was
We
fine.
saw how excited you were running off the ferry. You were ready to go. That was fun, huh?
Yeah, it's nice when you send a picture or video to the rest of the group, clear it with everyone, and then say, "Is it okay if I post this?"
You did. That was
it was nice.
That was super
considerate,
polite,
right?
actually. Yeah.
Not me. What did I do?
You posted a sabotage video of me on our Instagram story.
You pulled it down though, so it didn't last long.
I pulled. I don't even know how long it was up there. That's the worst part.
No, it wasn't that long. It was like an hour and a half. Anyway, 2 things. One, he's like, I'm a hamburger. He's like, I don't even know how to use my phone. I'm like, yeah, but you magically know how to delete the freaking post.
He was back though when that happened.
Yeah,
you?
That's when I woke up after I was sabotaged.
But he was trying to say he didn't know what he was doing, and I'm like, yeah.
So shout out to our friends who were sending us all kinds of pictures and videos of John. Yes. John was a mess, and he was enjoying life. And God bless you, dude. Like honest to God, every picture that came in, every video that came in, all I was thinking the whole time was, I'm so fucking happy for John. Like last year sucked, right? It was COVID. You couldn't do shit. There was nothing.
Getting out.
You're out. You're out there doing it.
So here's my thing.
I'm happy that I can vicariously.
Listen, you know how happy I was? I was sitting there. I was like, I wish I was sleeping in a lawn chair. Have some chick wake me up with her flab smacking together like butt cheeks to wake me up. I mean, how amazing is that?
See, here's the worst part.
I don't think it woke him up.
Or the heavy trails are hitting her in the face.
No. So the worst part is that what you don't see in the video is that I like made the decision. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just relax here and lay down and just chill out for a minute. And so I end up dozing off, but I'm by my people I know. So I'm like, all right, like I'm fine. Well, I proceed to get just messed with, and then I wake up and I look to my left and I'm getting filmed. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So anyway, my point is that's what happened before the video that
Can I ask,
went up.
how long do you think, in your mind, how long were you like out for? Like all those
Not
pictures
long.
and everything we got, it wasn't long.
I don't
Because it
think-
seemed like it was hours.
So, Jamie, when you're
no,
sitting
no,
there,
no.
if you didn't see the video and you heard just the sound, this is all you would hear,
Yeah.
right? And you're like, wow, that dude's really clapping
John's
cheeks.
getting after it. Yeah.
But then you tune into the video, and all you see is this chick's belly going.
Oh, Jesus.
That's just not
In
nice.
his defense, it's not nice.
It's not nice,
And in
but-
his defense, he didn't ask for it.
Yes,
No.
and he also pressed charges.
You should have.
No,
That was sexual assault.
No. It probably was maybe like 20 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So a couple of things. Couple of
worst-
things.
the worst part is-
Real quick, before
Go
I
ahead.
start.
No, go ahead.
I don't think I've ever seen him so angry.
So mad.
This, like ever. And the whole time we've been doing this.
Before we
He
started
was
the
like this.
podcast,
Yeah.
I was all fired up.
Bro, I really
was.
saw you
This
turn green
topic-
at one point. Went green at one point.
This topic was not supposed to come up, and
of
we
course.
are 11 minutes in.
and guess what?
Yeah, thanks, guys.
So a couple of things.
But no,
Go ahead.
no. What I was going to say, it was probably like 20 minutes or so. I was like, I literally just wanted to close my eyes for a minute because we woke up. We drove up very early, so like I was up and moving at 6:30 in the morning.
Did the bars open
like-
early there? I never do that.
They were open when we got there.
Okay.
So it
you're-
was like whatever. But no, anyway, the point was,
And you were trying to do the responsible thing, like just take a little break.
Well,
give me a little break.
met self-check. I was like, all right, got to slow the pace down, relax, take a minute.
It's a marathon.
Yeah, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Hey, remember when I went there? I didn't take a break. I was a fucking goddamn man.
Yeah, I don't know how you did that.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, 2 days straight.
Yeah, I don't know how you did that because I was like, I need a nap and I just got to relax.
All right. So I have a couple of questions.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So I really want to see if I can find these first, and we won't put them up. I understand.
They will be up eventually.
Well, so what I was going to say was, so yeah, we went up there, got to, it was, you know what's crazy is like everybody, we were just talking about how people were like, are busy and have things to do and they're out and whatever. So what I noticed too is the
You
pool,
look dead.
the pool,
You
It
look
looks like
dead.
Weekend at Bernie's.
the
Dude,
pool.
You look
I
like
went
you
as
just-
that for Halloween one year.
Well, first
I went
off,
as
your
weekend at-
shorts are smaller than my underwear.
I went as
I can
weekend
really
at
see your right
Bernie's.
testicle.
I went as weekend at Bernie's for,
I have questions. Okay, I have questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
The shorts,
their Nike swim trunks.
so short.
They're actually women's volleyball shorts.
Oh,
They look like women's volleyball shorts. Thank you.
they're the same length as these.
Question number 2. You are glistening. Is that sweat or did somebody lube you up?
That is, wow, what's the company that makes,
Oh, the sunscreen.
what's the company that makes
Oh,
sunscreen?
the one with the baby with the
yeah.
like, tail. You know.
It's,
not Hawaiian.
oh, it's really going to bother me now. It's like,
I got you. So it's
Banana Boat.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Banana Boat SPF 4 with coconut oil.
Just
in it.
SPF 4.
Oh, yeah.
why have
Trying
it
to
then?
cook
Look how
myself.
pasty his legs are.
So I'm.
I know. I got to get
Matches
in
the
the
white
sun.
chair.
I got to get the sun on.
So
me.
that leads right into the next question. With how much golf you do, like, can't you just rip the shirt off at the 9th hole or somewhere?
I
and
have
just get some.
I have the golfer's tan. Like
do?
my forearms and my shins are tan.
Oh, so here, look, I didn't send these. I said yes, you did. It says so right there.
So, but anyway, so either way, I'm
So
sabotaged.
aside from the sabotage, man, did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was good. It was fun. It was nice to get out. Well, so what I was saying was you just talked about how you're super busy.
Yeah.
Everything's opening back up.
Yeah.
You guys are running around all the place. And we were up there at one point. So like after all that stuff, like I'm looking out at the pool. It's completely packed.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole pool is full of people. It's insane. I mean, it was insane.
COVID
how many
doesn't
people
exist anymore.
No, it doesn't. Went
No.
away. So anyway,
Some
but
girls
the,
got pregnant in that water just staying there.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, so the worst part too is, so I didn't tell you guys about this. We were getting ready to leave, and we stopped up to grab all our book bags and stuff because we left them in our friend's girlfriend's hotel room. So we put our bags up there. So we go to them, whatever. At one point, I bought some shots for us at the pool bar. So I had my credit card
You didn't
in.
forget it, did it?
No.
Oh.
I had my credit card in my bathing swim trunks or whatever.
Your volleyball shorts?
And so, yeah. And so I had them in my swim trunks. I'm sitting there, we're getting ready to leave, and I'm looking, and I pull my wallet out, and it's not in there. my credit card isn't back in my wallet. And I go, oh shit. I'm trying to think. I'm like, did I leave it at the pool bar? It was I remember checking my pocket when we were in the pool and it was like zipped in there, whatever. I'm like, there's no way this thing like fell out in the pool. So I'm like digging around. I'm like, where the hell is this thing? It fell like in the pocket where my wallet was. It fell like back behind the thing. So it was in that pocket, but I found it. I was like, thank God. I go,
best feeling in the world.
Then I was like, then I had that moment of, when you're like at a party or out or doing something and you hit that moment of like, time to get the fuck out. I was like, we're ready to go. Like, give me the fuck off this island.
It is that you're on an island, man. It's time to go. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that Irish goodbye.
You are the one that came up with it. I swear.
I got to the point. I got to the point where I was like, got to get out. Time to go. Yeah. I was like, I'm ready to get off this.
What time? Do you remember what time you guys hopped the ferry out?
Was the last one
6 or 7? No, we didn't. No, I was home by 9:30.
Yeah. What time does it? What is the last ferry?
Well, at times it's 10, but sometimes they push back to midnight.
Okay.
Depending if it's real busy.
The Jet Express is super late.
It's midnight now. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's late. Okay. There's 2 ferries that go over. The slow one is the one that I think that leaves by 9 o'clock. Maybe the other one's like the midnight one.
Listen, man, I personally super happy you had a great time.
Yeah, dude. Seriously,
I do live a little bit vicariously through you and your absolute lack of having any responsibility. And it's awesome.
Hey, don't you worry, Jamie. We're going to have no responsibilities on Saturday.
Let's go.
So
Saturday.
The
golf outing.
Rescheduling of the Allison Rose golf outing.
Yeah, I'm so pissed.
He's celebrating his brother's wedding, and the enthusiasm fucking falls out the bottom.
So mad at him right now.
He's like,
no, I'm actually super excited for him. We got his wedding on Saturday, so family's in town, and it's been tough to see him just because I got so much going on with my daughter with school, and I've been doing stuff with like work, like. I have to do like a commercial shoot thing for a company, and I have to do at a bunch of meetings. So it's been tough to see him. So I'll see a bunch of people tomorrow, which I'm excited about for the rehearsal dinner. So
that's awesome. Where's the rehearsal at?
Good question. I have no idea.
Gotcha. No worries. You don't. You just have to show up.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So it's all right. It's all right there. I thought he told me.
Is everything out on the east side?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the wedding's right by a church right by our house, probably like 2 miles away, and then the rehearsals. The reception's at in Willoughby, which is like 15, 20 minutes away. Yeah, so it's great. I've been there a bunch of times too. A bunch of my friends got married. Tommy got married there and stuff.
Nice.
Reception and stuff like that. So who you bring, guys? But who's your other two?
It's my friend Kevin and his buddy who's up in town from.
I don't know either of these guys.
Great guys.
Gonna have a great time.
So
I keep burping. I can't stop.
What is going on?
It's McDonald's.
That's all right.
McDonald's.
Oh, let's talk about that.
Did you just say McDonald's?
Yeah. So listen, I want some fast food.
Are you a toddler?
No, but listen to this.
Every once in a while.
No, listen.
He's got a toddler, so it's more than every once in a while.
Yeah, sugar nuggies all day.
Happy Meals.
Yeah, all day. We smashes them, but. So the one day I'm like, man, I really, really want a Whopper. I just want a Whopper. I'm just like, I'm feeling it, right?
They're so good.
We're pulling Burger King.
They're flame broiled.
They are, yes, with cheese.
You're frame boiled after that, whatever, 4F, SPF.
Frame?
I understood what he meant.
I understand him, but...
Yeah, he got it.
I'm going to get to that point, too. I'm going to get to...
He's going to be shitting on you. He's shitting on you.
Don't you do it.
Yeah, right.
So, anyway, I pull in, and I really pull in, and I'm like, I'm starving. I'm so excited. And they're like, yeah, hey, we don't have enough people to work here.
Yep.
We gotta wait a half an hour. I'm like, God dang it. So I just bolted, right? So then today, I'm like, you know what? Let's get another Whopper. Let's go for it. It's nighttime. They gotta have people there. So I pull in. It's like 6 cars. I'm like, geez, they're bumping. Waiting. And it's like getting weird like this. When I see the worker outside, like he's like screaming. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So then I'm next in line. And this lady, like weird lady, walks up to this dude in his truck and they start talking about and the dude's sitting there. I'm like, dude, I think that no one's working. I think the dude just left. There's like no one working at Burger King. I'm like, what is up with America right now? Like, it was crazy. Like, literally, but then we went to McDonald's and that was just shit show. I mean, I got what I wanted, but oh my God, it took forever.
Yeah, I told my son, he came up to me before a baseball game last week and he's like, if I hit a triple, I was like, you can pick where you go for dinner. If you hit a triple, you're not going to hit a fucking triple. He hit a triple.
Yeah.
And so after the game, he's like, I want Wendy's. I was like, all right, let's go.
Oh, good call.
Hold on. I feel like your kid has tricked you into making bets with him
All the time.
Like there was the hockey one with the play. He got the.
Guess what? Guess what?
Oculus.
He never got the PS5 though.
But he got an Oculus, so
No,
shut
yeah,
up.
somehow
this
he
is
got
pretty
like.
sweet, actually.
Yeah, he's still getting shit. And
Yeah, I know.
Jamie's like, he could go up to
my
you and be
daughter.
like, yeah, I mean, if I play today, I get a car. And
Right.
Jamie would be like,
Hey, Dad,
got it.
hey,
Jamie might just be a really bad gambler.
Dad,
I'm a terrible gambler,
He's
yeah.
like, hey, Dad, I'm gonna go poop today. What do you want? What do you need?
What do you need?
So, but it was the same thing. We got in line. It was actually the night, the last time we recorded, because then I'm in line for like 40 minutes, and I'm like getting more and more pissed off.
It's
Like this is fucking
like,
ridiculous.
It's like when you real quick. That is like when you have to go to the bathroom really bad, and as you get close to the bathroom, like,
it starts getting worse.
Yes, and you're literally about to shit your pants. Yep. That's what it was like.
I got a.
Every time he does this during the podcast, I'm like, "What's Ryan been reading?"
No.
So for anyone not watching on the video feed, Stipe checked his watch mid podcast,
Yeah.
which means Ryan.
Mila needs snacks or something.
No, she's good. She's solid.
Speaking of, no, you just said like when you have to go to the bathroom, you start to get close.
Dude.
I like to call those the scaries. So
Scaries.
it's when you start to get scared that you're going to poop your pants.
The grum bellies.
You're like, oh, I'm getting it. You get the grumbly tummy.
Bubble guts.
Bubble guts, grumbly tummy.
I remember I had probably one of the worst times ever. I told my story about one time I was shitting my pants and I was flying down the street because I couldn't stop because I was squeezing so hard that my foot was on the pedal. But it was a paramedic school and I was actually on the east side where I used to live with my mom because it was right next door. So Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 8:30, 12:30 to go to school. So 12 o'clock, we get ready to get about to leave, and I can feel my stomach go gurgle. I'm like, okay, well,
Grumbly tummy.
So yeah, so I get there about 12:30, at my house, and boom, it's 3 minutes away. Boom, drop a hammer. So I'm like, ooh, I'm feeling it. I gotta go. So I get home. I literally put the key in my door, and I collapse on all fours.
Oh, seriously.
It was in that much pain, and so I like reached up and opened the door. I crawled in my house. I started sweating. I didn't know what to do.
The poop sweats.
So, it gets worse. It gets worse. So I get to the bathroom. I sit down and I'm like, nothing's coming. It is a gargantuan poop. And so I'm looking down. This is terrible, but I'm looking down and I can see the shadow of like my butt cheeks.
Oh my god!
Like from the sun, I can see a little thing hanging out.
Jamie, I feel like he's painting a picture.
Yes, very much. It's eloquent.
So I'm like, oh, bro! I literally had to take a bunch of toilet paper. I just started digging away. Finally,
Oh my!
I was bleeding. It's how bad it was. How big it was.
Okay. Oh my god!
It hurts.
This is the most graphic poop story I've ever
It
heard.
was terrible.
I was about to tell one, but it's not that aggressive.
I've got some as well, but not nearly as aggressive.
I was scared to like walk around after that because like I feel like my butthole was dilated.
Yeah.
I mean, like I was scared. I finally came out, but Jesus,
No, I think the only one I don't even. Yeah,
it was so bad. Like it was.
Do you know what,
dude? It was so big. It was bleeding.
Do you know what, Stipe? It does sound as bad as you're making it.
It was that
does.
bad.
It sounds just as bad. Yeah.
Like I don't even know what happened. Like I'm like, how
You
did it
were
become that big?
digging into your asshole and started
I was not
bleeding
digging
and-
into my asshole. I was pulling poop away.
So, but no, the only time I ever had like a real bad experience, I was driving down to Columbus, and I remember, I was
You need your finger butthole.
I was starting to get the grumbly tummy, and I'm driving down, and I text my buddy, and I'm like, all right, I have two choices to make. I'm getting close to Mansfield, so I either stop in Mansfield, find like a McDonald's, or I got to see if I can just make it to Columbus. I go, what? No.
You go to Mansfield.
No, I go, what should I do? And he goes, well, my grandma lives in Mansfield, so you better not ruin that. Better not ruin her town. For whatever reason, I listened to him, and I made it all the way to. I was dying by the time I got to Columbus. I was like running. You know when you do like that, like quick, like you're clenching and you're doing that like foot shuffle walk. I was like speed walking into my buddy's house in Columbus. I was like, gotta go to the bathroom. I was dying.
It happens.
So
It does happen. I used to live in a condo that had speed bumps, and we went.
That's, I don't even. I'm getting like. I feel like I gotta poop now.
We had our shift Christmas party. I don't even think you were there yet. It was at one of the Brazilian steakhouses downtown Cleveland.
Braza?
Yeah, Braza. And just hit it hard. You end up, by the time you're done there, you're boozing the whole time. You're eating so much food.
This is greasy meat.
I had the meat sweats leaving the place, By the time we got into the truck, and I had been drinking, so my wife was driving home. We got in the truck to come home, and I told her as soon as we got in the truck, I was like, "You need to go really fast." She's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Kelly, I have to poop so bad." She's like, "Why didn't you go in there?" And I was like, "Because I didn't have to poop until I got in the car." So
You know what? No, what it was. No, what it was is because the minute you hit the cold air from the warm bed.
yeah, probably. Yeah, but it was the
took
same
over.
thing. You start hitting 77 south, right? And your body knows the closer you're getting to home, the whole time it's just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. So by the time we pulled into the entrance of the condo, I'm on full bore. It's code brown at this point. It is code brown, and then there's like 5 speed bumps before you get to my.
And your wife's like,
I'm just like I am clenching the whole time. It was so bad. I made it, but it was the closest I've ever come.
Yeah.
I shit myself on a boat once, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah. We'll talk about that in another episode.
That's a whole other story.
The funny thing, though, is I think any guy listening, it probably has had a similar story of like, oh, I cut a little too close. Like it was.
Dude,
like,
these conversations at the firehouse are at least once a week.
Oh, yeah.
At
That's the kind of
least,
thing.
yes.
I remember the one time, I think you might just left, but we had jalapeno pickles. Some medium, whatever, and they're a little spicy, but they weren't like terrible. I'm like, these are great. I smashed like 4 of them. They were like, these are amazing.
Yep.
So I'm watching TV. Also, I'm like, I just shit my pants.
Just came out of
And
nowhere.
they all look at me. I'm like, and then they just stop. I'm like, I just shit my pants, and they go, no, you didn't. I'm like, I swear to God, I just shit my pants. Like I couldn't believe it. Like, I was in shock too. And I walked in the bathroom. And I'm like, oh, maybe I didn't. I'm like, nope, that's definitely poop in there. Poop my pants.
Yeah.
The back at OU, I don't think they do it anymore. They used to have this thing called Number Fest, and so it started as like 1 fest, 2 fest, 3 fest, and the numbers got too high. It just turned it looked like a hashtag and then fest, so it just became Number Fest. So anyway, a couple years in a row, it kind of like rained or whatever, and so it's in the middle of this field outside of OU.
Tell me you got money just to poop your pants.
Well, no, it's like 10, 15 minutes outside of OU. So so people would just walk into the woods, go to the bathroom, and then come back to them. And there was like a music festival. Like they were playing music. People were like had their
I do that now in my
stuff
house.
So now here's the best part. A couple of years it rained. So girls were trying in like flip flops, like walking down this hill to go into the
and they're
woods
just
to go to pee. So it was like the pee hill. These girls were falling down the hill
Sliding into the
into like where it was so bad. And dude, these girls would come back and they'd just be covered in like mud and all this
And
other
shit.
stuff. And it's I don't think people were shitting in the woods. I think
Well,
that's
I would have shit in the woods just to prove a point.
But yeah, it was hilarious. I actually was just talking to somebody the other day who like mentioned that. They're like, yeah, it was real. I had a close call the one time. I was like almost slipped and fell and blah blah blah. It was bad.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
Hey, we have the luxury of being able to stand up.
Yeah,
Well, hey, also I have other good news to talk about golf because we should talk about golf here a lot, but
we do. We're
Which
going
is
to
good
become a golf podcast.
yeah, probably. But yeah, so I'm a little man getting born here in a few months.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the due date?
I have no idea because it keeps changing. So he's actually
Ballpark?
Roundabout.
middle August.
Oh, wow. It is.
He's bigger than me, though.
Super
it's gonna
close.
be
He's already
close
bigger
to-
than me, though.
Close to you and Ryan's birthday.
No. Poor Ryan.
I know.
Man.
Because when you look at her, like at first she didn't look that big, and
No.
dude, I swear to God, within a week she
Small
became
belly.
monstrous, dude.
Those large Croatian bones.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, and the doctor's like, yeah, he's actually bigger than your daughter, and I was like, God dang it. So, but so yeah, we're having like I told you, we were talking last podcast having a sprinkle. So I'm having another diaper party, just for me to drink. So I'm gonna have you two for sure. Who knows who else? Maybe just you two.
We made the cut.
We made it, buddy.
Because my wife's gonna make me invite you because
Well,
a podcast.
it's
but-
not a Browns game.
No, it isn't. We don't get invited.
or Indians game.
I know. I was going to say. I don't want to
we're
we got
talking
invited to.
Yeah.
about-
It's not the Browns game.
But no, yeah. So yeah, we'll do a golf pool day. We'll go golf early in the morning and then come.
You have no
I
idea
like that.
how
I like,
excited I am about
I like
this.
early tea time. We go play, and then we scoot back here.
That's how you bring your
time
family.
for
That's why
lunch.
you don't have a girlfriend or anything. So never mind. Jamie, you can bring the kids.
Nope.
Jamie's like, I don't want to bring anybody.
That's fine.
Nope.
We'll make sure you guys Uber
Yep,
because we can get to my house and then we get Uber right down the street.
Not a problem.
perfect.
We go to Valley Air.
That works out. You live right by like 4 different golf
Yeah, well,
courses.
actually, I'm in a prime spot, which
Yeah,
is nice.
you really are. There's like I can
Seneca,
literally
Valley
name,
Air,
I
yeah.
can name 3 golf courses that are within 2
I know a
miles.
guy who owns Copper Top.
Yeah, that's true. So
No big deal.
Yeah. Very good, man.
What I was going to say, that's what I was going to ask you. So do you have are you the best man? You're the best man for your
Oh, yeah. So
how's the speech coming?
It's good. I'm going to start writing it out tomorrow. I've just been thinking about everything to write. I'm not going to get too like fun with it. Like I'm just going to just talk about my brother.
Give a speech.
Yeah. I'm just going to be like, hey, listen, talk about my brother's, he's awesome. I love him. And, I'm going to go more in depth into it and meeting her. I remember, I'd never forget, I'm going to bring this up, it would be 5 years, since last for our wedding. And so he brought her to the wedding. She was sitting at our table, on my parents' table. And she was just huge smile. And like, I'm around people a lot. And I can read people pretty good. And just reading her, I could just see she was just full of life and just her energy was great. And you can tell she's just a good person. And I remember looking at my mom, and she like looked and walked away. My brother's fiance, and I go, he better marry that girl. I swear to God. And they're gonna get married this week. So.
Called it.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to? Actually, here, this is good. We can get into this. Have you ever been to a wedding where it almost is like a bad movie of how bad the best man or the maid of honor speech is?
Dude, yes. Oh, it
so
was
many
awkward.
weddings like that. Yeah.
I've had 2 really bad experiences where I was at a wedding. The one I got invited to, I knew no one at the wedding except the person who asked me to go with them. And so
that sucks.
So, well, no, it was fine because I get along with her just fine. So she asked me to go to the wedding. We go to the wedding. We're hanging out, having a good time. She
wasn't in the wedding though, right?
No, she wasn't in the wedding. But we go, and I don't know. It was one of those where the guy who gets up to give the best man speech, he gets up there and he's like, man, I don't know if he had like too much to drink or he was like overly emotional or what, but it was like one of those where like, I'm so happy for Todd. I'm just making that up because I don't remember his name, but he's like, I was in a really bad place, and then it got like weirdly dark, and then like
it's where I was sucking dick for crack.
No, it got like so weirdly dark and awkward, and then it went very long.
And those are the worst.
And we were I'm looking at the girl who asked me to go with her, and she looks at me and she just goes, "I'm sorry." Like, she's like, she like knew, she's like, this just went like way off the rails. But the other one that I went to that was really bad was. And I won't say names because I still am very good friends with these people, but it was the maid of honor in the speech. She goes to give the speech or whatever. And I knew people that were in the wedding.
Do I know them?
And you do. I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after
yes,
who it is.
Drama.
So anyway, but they go, oh, like, are you ready for your speech? And she's like, yeah, I have the practice one right here. It was like 8 full pages.
Oh, Jesus.
She talks for so long. It was so bad.
Was that the Grammys when they put the music like
they
time
just
to go?
pull it? Yeah. They cut the mic off.
Yeah.
So you gotta.
They play you off the stage.
Yeah.
That's
You also have to keep in mind a lot of weddings too. They cut the bar off at that point, which is bullshit. Those
no
are the
one wants
worst.
that, yeah.
Yes, like so, especially if you're giving a speech and the bar has been like they put the cloth over everything or whatever. You just like, all right, wrap it the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like I need a drink. Like stop. I'm not here to listen to you. Nobody is.
No. So I was actually a best man in the wedding, and I just wanted I was looking online to see I just need a good punchline, like just one thing, boom, and then I'll get serious for about good stuff, and I'm done. I think my speech was less than 3 minutes, not even. It wasn't even that long. You would love my speech, so
they don't have to be more than 5.
No,
keep it under 5 minutes.
Keep it under 3.
Yeah,
dude.
you don't have to talk that long.
No one cares about you. They're married. Yay, happy. That's all it is. And so I remember sitting there, and I was getting all emotional. I'm like, what can you say about a man who's at the top of his game at this age, and you can never say a bad thing about him? And I'm just going on. People are crying, like people are legit crying. And my buddy who's getting married, his brother-in-law is crying of laughter because he's watching these people crying. I go, enough to talk about the best man. We're going to talk about the groom. And it was like, yeah.
Nice.
And I went a quick 30 to 40 second spiel about them together because I know them together the whole time. And they loved it. Everyone came up to me like, dude, that was an awesome speech and thank you for being quick. But then I went to another wedding. The girl's sister really legit talk shit for 15 minutes. She's like, yeah, we're really not that close. And I'm like this. I'm like this. I'm like, and my father-in-law, my stepdad, he's like, hey, can you talk for me? I'm like, why? He's like, because I don't want to say anything stupid. I'm like, then don't say anything stupid. Just say, everything's for coming.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here. It's really jolly to say.
Let's drink.
So happy to have Gina here, but but I'm like, dude, I'm not doing it. You're a grown ass man, dude. I love him, but dude, no, I'm not covering your
right
stupid. I'm like, 20 seconds.
This is the one moment
Yeah.
Like you gotta pull your shit together.
That's all it is.
Like you said, the 20, 30 seconds. That's it.
It's all it is. You didn't even say like anything. Just say, hey, I just want to say thank you, everyone. Bless these two. Thank you for coming, everyone from out of town, and everyone.
And
that's
no
in town.
matter what you say, nobody's gonna fucking remember. You're fine. Just keep it short. The only time people really remember is when you go like fucking 10
Like we're
minutes
talking right now.
Yeah,
we're talking right now.
Yep.
Like 8 pages.
We're talking about the bad ones.
I'm gonna be your best man. I'm gonna talk for fucking 30 minutes.
One of the better things. One of the
I get the speech.
15 to 15.
no speeches.
I get the speech.
15 minutes.
No
Listen, I get a speech.
speeches.
That's all I'm saying.
Nope.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
a lot of steps that have to happen
So
before
many
that.
speeches.
No, but
And I have a
so
girlfriend.
many speeches. I know. We don't. Everyone just comes and you sit down, and it's just speech after speech
I have
after
a speech.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
No.
pull out 8 pages.
So speaking of your like misdirection, like where you're like, oh, but enough about the best man, you know, whatever. One of the better things I've heard at a wedding too was the best man was given his toast or whatever or speech, whatever, and he goes, "Now let's all raise our glasses to the two most important people in the room tonight." The bartenders.
Yes,
that's
well
He
done.
cheered the bartender, and that was like the end of his speech, and it was great. And it was light, it was funny, and it was out.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about buying a bunch of fake keys and giving them to a bunch of dudes around here. I'm
Yeah,
like, hey
I've
guys,
seen that
everyone,
one. Yeah.
turn it in,
Turn in your keys. Yeah. That's
but-
been done though.
Yeah, no, but it is funny,
Yeah.
Like, listen, a bunch of Christian people, they don't understand. They don't understand once they see it.
You got anybody coming from out of the country?
We do not.
No?
no,
Not for this
I
one?
don't think so. We maybe Australia. You know what? My mom talked about it. I don't know if it was for sure. My family from Australia. I don't think so. Though we have family from, all over the country coming. So
It'll be awesome.
actually, a lot of them that didn't come to mine are coming to this.
So you're gonna cut out of there for like an hour, maybe 2 hours. Come hang out with the boys at the golf course then.
That's the plan.
All right, cool. That's all I had to hear.
What time is that?
You're gonna get in so much trouble if you do that.
Yeah,
We're
don't
on a
do
bus at 7:00 in the morning, so
It's going to be so early.
Well, we're on the east side.
Are we still doing breakfast sandwiches and coffee, Jamie?
I got breakfast
we
sandwiches.
still have that agreement.
You got coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Done deal.
Are they doing the Bloody Marys and stuff still?
Probably.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I just want a nice.
Oh, it's supposed to be nice too.
Probably not gonna have a ride home though. So you
That's
gotta
fine.
keep that.
I'm Ubering.
Okay.
You know what? That's the beautiful thing about everything opening back up. More people are doing Uber and Lyft.
Yeah.
So there's more available.
Yeah, my kid's got a tournament this weekend, so my wife is not. It depends on game times and all that shit. So, like a real man, I'm golfing, to support the
As you should.
foundation. Not going to the kids'
I'm
tournament.
golfing so you have a complete team.
My
See?
man.
Looking out for you.
There you go.
Use that in the
And the
speech.
foundation.
Use that in the speech.
By the way, I did find our 4th for the other outing.
Who's that for?
I don't.
So
No. How excited is he right now?
he's pretty excited.
Hold on. I haven't committed to this.
Ah,
I'm like a
come
soft
on.
yes.
So we got
Come
Tommy.
on.
Tommy come in.
The funny part was
Come on.
when he asked me, he's like, "All right, when do you need to let me know?" I'm like 95% sure. Like I have nothing going on that day.
have
like
nothing
there's
going on
really,
in life.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's like nothing. I have nothing.
So what is
going
this
on
one
that
for?
day.
I read it. I like to quickly.
So my friend is like president of the something council, something Chagrin Falls.
just-
Like that's what it is. Yeah, JCs or something. I don't know what they're called, but they're going to sponsor our team as well. So
love
that's
it.
even better.
Great.
Yeah, he's on vacation right now, so I'll wait until he gets back to finalize everything. But
I'm excited.
yeah, golfing. My wife is. I keep telling my wife I was like I got the itch now that I went.
Yeah, you were better than I thought you were going to be for someone who hasn't played golf in as long as you said you had. Like
I'm pretty athletic, homie.
I just snotted.
The reaction from both of you can both fuck off.
I mean,
It went okay. Yeah.
No.
I admit,
You
it
had
went
some
First off, he's definitely like you saw his video of him running to
He's a
put in
wrestler.
bay
It was in sandals and
I was in
short
flip
shorts.
flops. I was in flip flops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and volleyball shorts.
That was a real thought that went through my mind because as I was jogging off the boat, like to get onto the island,
Don't fall.
I literally was like, "Don't fucking wipe out,"
Yep.
because I had like slides on, so like my foot
It's all
could have
the
just
fact
went
that
through the
girl, if
front
she
side.
would have
of that.
wiped out when she was dancing on top of you, you could have broke a couple ribs. You could have died too.
could
Punctured
knock-
lung. We don't know.
Knocked a tooth out.
Right back to square one.
I can't let it go.
But anyway, so
Yeah, so it'll be good, man. We got that outing. You got a putter for me to borrow?
I do.
All right. I'm gonna grab
I
it
do too,
tonight.
yeah.
I was gonna say I forgot instantly as I
know
told
you
you
did.
I'd bring you
Yeah.
one. I completely forgot.
Listen, I could use my foot. It's a golf outing. I don't give a shit, but I'll still if you have it, if I can.
No, I
borrow
got you.
it.
Yeah, it's in the other room. So I got you, babe. Well, I'm excited though. So it should be a lot of fun and yeah. So totally random too. We started having my daughter do swim class.
Yeah.
Pretty sure my daughter's a freak of nature and athletic because she already took to it. Like she's already been doing it, but she's already doing wave. She's more advanced than she's supposed to be. I'm like, that's a girl.
I'm shocked that you have an athletic child.
And here's the best part. So the lady's like, "Yeah, we're gonna take her time." I'm like, no. I'm like, fuck that. Just throw her in the pond, hope for the best.
Yeah.
She's like, that's what we're trying to avoid.
No.
So
It's like it's cool because she comes to the house and does it, and she's like, she was a swimmer too, and like I like her because she's not like boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? Like we did the ISR, the infant rescue swimming, which is great, but it is a little traumatizing. It can really traumatize kids.
Yeah.
And I'm very lucky that she didn't get traumatized, and she's doing great. I mean, she even said she's like your daughter strong-willed, and she.
Shocking.
She's got, she's an alpha. I'm like, yeah. But she was loving every second of it. The only problem is I cannot be out there. I have to go hide in the house and watch from the window because all she do was kept calling for me and looking for me.
Right.
Which is a great feeling, but at the same time, so terrible. But she did great, man. She loved it.
I feel like
Until she took a huge dump right when she got out. It was terrible.
Well, she had her swim diaper on.
Yeah, she did.
So she's fine.
But then it was bad. Then she peed, watched the pee on the floor.
Yeah.
And she thought it was the greatest thing ever. I'm like, God dang it.
Yeah. Like looking. Yeah.
So bad.
the I was going to say,
too.
I was going
Right.
I was going to say like we'll say with Stipe's genes and then Ryan Marie's Ryan Marie would never let her kid be the worst at anything. Like she has the drive of like we're going to make you like awesome at whatever.
Listen, they're going to another country and learning to play a sport.
They're
going to speak another language and they'll never speak English again.
Jamie, do you understand that Stipe and Ryan Marie are like two alphas raising another alpha?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Bro, we have 3 Leos and there could be another Leo.
multiple
There could be
alphas.
possibly another Leo in this house. Which, thank
Wait,
God.
Ryan Marie's an alpha?
you
No.
think?
Really?
I'm a beta.
Didn't notice it.
I don't know, man. You're like an alpha in everything, but you might be a beta to Ryan.
100%.
Yeah. I was
You know why? It's called Happy Wife, Happy Life.
I was
I'm going to
gonna
take
say,
it.
You're like-
Here's the thing. Every man.
You're like, I don't have to get in a fight over anything? Perfect.
Yep.
I remember the one time it was the week of the wedding, and like she'd be like, I don't know if I told you this. She'd be wake up in the morning, like Monday. She'd say, "Babe, we're getting married this week." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And then she comes home. And she's like, I'm like, "Whoa, Jesus!" So then Tuesday, "Babe, we're getting married." I'm like, "I know." Comes home from work Tuesday. I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" Wednesday, same thing happens again. I'm like, she's telling me to do stuff around the house. I'm doing it, and so like I do everything. And then she comes home and she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "You didn't do the laundry," which I did the laundry. She was just freaking out because everyone was coming in that day for the wedding. And I was never forget it. I was like, let me tell you something right now. I'm like, you're lucky you're not a man because I fucking pop you right in your snoot. And she's like, looked at me and she started laughing. She goes, "I'm sorry." I said, "It's okay. But I'm serious though. If you were a man, I would just punch you right in your nose." But it worked out. She laughed. I would never do that. But like, you know what I mean? It was funny because like, she was going ham.
Brought her back down to earth a little
Yeah,
bit. Of
like, dude,
I
chill
gotta
out,
settle
bro. Yeah,
down.
we're good, yeah. And then a huge milestone this week. She legit was yesterday. She legit said to me, "Babe, our house is actually pretty clean." I almost died. I almost had a heart attack. Yeah, because you know how she is.
Oh, yeah.
One freaking dog hair. She's like, "I thought you said you swept." I'm like, "I don't know if you know this. We have a dog that walks around.
Yeah.
He does shit."
My wife will sweep like the whole house, and then the part she started with is covered in dog hair.
And she starts over again.
Like, yeah. I mean, this is having pets,
Yeah.
and children. My truck is covered in child's hair. It's insane.
Yeah.
Every time I'm at work, I'll look over and whoever I had, if it's Sophie, it's brown hair. If it's Jimmy that was riding shotgun, it's blonde hair everywhere. I'm like, this
It's like, who's that red hair from?
That's why I don't pet Primo when I come over.
Oh, is that it? That's
No,
why. I thought it was
just-
because you hated Primo.
100%.
No.
100%.
Right?
He's one of my favorite dogs.
Oh, got the bed, by the way.
No.
Got
it
the
came
best,
in.
dude.
The Alaskan King. What is that thing?
I think it's the Alaskan King,
Yeah.
which I didn't know
Dude,
existed.
I didn't
Super
either, of
awesome.
course.
And like,
It's just a wall-to-wall
Dude.
mattress.
It's so big.
dude, so first night we got it, totally outside of jokes. I just remembered it. So first night we have it. First off, these guys come over, and these dudes are like, nothing wrong, they're great guys, but one's like 65, the other one's like 70, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. So I'm thinking this thing comes in 2 pieces, right? Like, whatever. So they put the frame in. There's 4 little squares for the box spring. Bro, the mattress is one humongous mattress.
That's a big mattress.
Yeah, it's not like cutting 2. It's like one huge. I go, okay. And he's like, "Hey, we might need your help." I'm like,
Wait a second. That's
What?
not your job.
yeah. So first off, it's folded. He's like, "Let's just try it." The guy's like, "Do you want to try to shove it through the door?" I'm like, first off, no, because one, my wife will murder me if we do something to this door. Two, it's not going to fit. So I'm like, listen, I had like planned this whole thing out. So I got cut it in half, and it popped halfway open because the plastic was on it. Then we shoved it through. It didn't. Thank God it didn't hurt anything, but it fit perfectly.
When you say cut it in half,
It was like taped up. It was packed. It was like rolled up. It was
Actual mattress.
no. It was rolled up. I cut the piece of tape and it opened up.
All right.
Sorry. So then we put on. Actually, the guy came up with a good idea. So we put on this moving mat, slid it, made it real easy to slide. Boom. Put it on there. But the problem was the company that we were working with didn't send us the sheets.
Oh,
I'm like,
Jesus.
so we live like hillbillies. We have like regular sheets.
Regular size sheets.
Yeah, and Primo's like swiping his face. My wife's like, God damn you, Primo. There's like a stain on it already. But then we just got them today, but it's awesome. My daughter loves. So like the first night we got it, like my wife's like sprawled out.
Of course.
My daughter's like,
this picture is 6
she's
people.
horizontal, and I still had like 4 feet of room. It was great.
Yeah.
Primo was on there too.
Jamie on the TV screen behind him has a picture pulled up. You guys can't see it, but there's literally 6 people sleeping
And a dog.
across
And
this.
a dog.
Yeah.
And a big tub of popcorn.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It's so big. That's good, man. Hopefully it's comfortable. Hopefully
it's actually, you know what? It's super comfortable.
Good.
It's actually very comfortable.
That's
I
good.
sleep very well with that.
Yeah, it's a big ass bed, dude.
Dude, I love it.
Love it.
I'd actually do my.
So you had to order some sheets?
Yeah, they sent them to us. It just they just forgot. It happens. But I was like, God dang it! So of course for 4 days,
for a few days you're gonna look like a hill jack.
Yeah, my wife was like going nuts because she, but the sheets are awesome. It's like 1,000 count. Is that pretty good?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's good.
I don't know.
I think we're having like
good.
200.
I think it's good.
It was soft. They're soft.
I think it's good. I don't fucking know.
I don't know, but it's a comfortable bed.
As long as you're happy, my friend.
I'm very happy. Yeah. Well, she it's too big. I go, first off, no, because this is going to happen. You're going to tell us to send it back, and then you realize you wanted that one back. Like, secondly, you never had a bed this big. I'm like, you just got to get used to it. And now she actually really likes it a lot. So
Very good.
It's actually very nice.
Very good, man. So really quick, we are hitting 45 minutes, so I wanted to jump in. There's a lot going on with baseball and hockey. I'm balls deep in hockey playoffs right now, but your boy fought Mayweather this past weekend.
I didn't watch it.
Anybody watch it? Anybody see anything? No.
I saw he knocked him out and held him up.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wasn't
yeah.
that crazy? It looked crazy.
I mean, he was hurt. I don't know if he's knocked out, but he definitely hurt him where he would have
Kind of
fallen.
looked like he was
Yeah, he was holding up. No, he was falling. Yeah. He was falling. He wasn't out, but like he was rocked enough where he was going to fall.
Yeah, like where you kind of get a little like.
See, when I got
lose your
knocked out,
footing.
when I got knocked down, I fell back and I got back up. It was kind of like that, but and the guy kind of helped me up.
Which time?
What do you mean?
The last one?
Yeah, when I really got hurt hard. That one, yeah.
No, I wasn't trying to. I wasn't.
like I
no,
don't
even-
he's
Too
just-
soon.
He ribs on you for it. I don't even.
I do not.
But no, what I was
Other
going to
people say dumb stuff.
no, what I was going to say was that video you're talking about. It does look like Mayweather catches him a little bit, but that was right at the end of the round, and I think Mayweather realized like shit, like let's keep the fight going. So he might have caught him and held him up, like knowing that whatever. But who knows? I mean, you're never going to know.
I just watched.
Right?
Yeah, I watched highlights. I watched, read a few things about it. It is what the
Ocho
boys.
Cinco looked pretty good.
Ocho Cinco looked really good. There were 2 pro fights on the card that were actually legit, very good fights from what I read. Then there was, Logan Paul and Mayweather, which
The
again,
dude's wearing $1 million card around his neck, Pokemon card. $1 million.
who?
Jake Paul, Logan
Logan
Paul.
Logan Paul was wearing $1 million Pokemon card
chain,
around
yeah.
his neck.
Yeah.
There's only like 6 in the world, right?
Are you
Something like
kidding
that.
me?
I don't know a ton about Pokemon,
Me
but
either.
I did see the article. It was a Charizard.
Yeah, it's like one of like most rarest cards you can find.
That's insane.
But hey,
You know how much you can sell that for? Stupid.
You know what, man? Again, more power to them. The boys are making money. So
Yeah.
that's it, man. That's what it comes down to.
yeah, I mean that. Whatever. If you figure out a way to monetize, that kind of stuff, and
they
people are
did.
willing to pay for it, it is what it is. So
Yeah.
I mean, it was weird that it was on a Sunday night.
So strange.
That was odd. I don't know
feel
what
like
the
there was
thought
something going on
process
Saturday,
was.
but there's nothing going on.
There was nothing.
Yeah.
There was really nothing going on
It might
Saturday.
have been cheaper to be on Sunday for them.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Was that another Triller? Is that who had that?
Showtime.
That was
Showtime,
Showtime.
yeah.
Showtime put that one on, and Showtime's doing the
Jake
Paul, Tyron Woodley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's gonna make some bank.
Yeah, again, man, good for them. I didn't know if you had watched it or not, but
No, I was actually playing video games and people were talking about it.
Here,
I didn't have.
No,
you're good.
Before we get into this, because you mentioned hockey and baseball and other stuff that was kind of like going on in sporting news. Did you see they're cracking down on potentially pitchers having like altering
Oh, yeah.
substances
The one
like on their
Canadians or
gloves
something
or
like that.
hats or whatever?
Dude, it's every team.
It's well, that's what I'm going to say.
What did you see about the Astros? there was more
What now?
steel
Steel and sign?
Yeah, and
Listen, that's a part of baseball.
oh no
know
more
I know.
no when they got busted for the year before for the World Series. Mm-hmm. I did it again in 2019 supposedly.
Yeah,
I just saw something. I don't know. I mean, who knows?
Yeah,
It could be
no,
one of those fake news ones.
it is 100%. Like you gotta.
Do you know what that makes me think of? Is the movie Major League with that one older pitcher, and he's got all the he's like Vaseline,
Crisco.
He's like
There's some little jalapeno. You actually wipe snot on the ball. He's like, listen, son, I ain't got an arm like you.
Yeah.
That just makes me think of that, like all those pitchers. But here's
Up yours, Joe Boo.
the problem is like it's everything is getting so like the ballpark, the bats, the ballpark people, batters are stronger. Everything else, everyone's just trying to get an edge, and it's they're just trying to find ways to.
Well, it's like
get
football,
an edge.
man. Those dudes hit hard. You know what's funny is that, like, you ever think about, like, back in the day, like, it was ruthless.
Oh, at the NFL?
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like, clotheslining people.
There used to be shows where it was just highlight videos of dudes getting clocked.
just, like, late hits and
Yeah.
just whatever. Just walk away.
So bad. Do you remember those? Like
dude,
they'd be like on
that's
like,
all it was. Yeah,
Sunday
it was
morning,
amazing.
like ABC
What's
Sports
part of
on
that?
like a
What's
Sunday.
the hardest hit you've ever seen?
Oh, dude, I don't know.
It could be college or NFL
In football,
or high school.
dude, I don't know, man.
Mine is Michigan versus Penn State. The hardest hit I've ever seen. Both guys will never play football again. That's how hard the hit was.
I don't know. I gotta
Just
think.
put Penn State, Michigan hit.
I gotta think. It's got to be like a punt returner or something where the punter kicked like a high kick and then the guy still fielded
Dude,
it.
look at this hit, dude. The hardest hit. There's a tight end.
So,
The dude,
did it say what year that was on there, Gene?
Like
97.
No, 97.
97?
Yep, 97.
watch this hit. This is the hard. Dude, they were both out. Well, the one dude thought he was okay with it. He started puking his brains out. Here, watch this.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
wow.
Jesus.
Yep.
The one
That's
dude from
why.
Michigan can never play again because he like screwed his neck up so bad. The guy from Penn State had headaches and was vomiting.
That's why.
Is that the hardest you ever seen?
That might be.
That was pretty aggressive. The wow, shit.
It was a clean hit.
No, and see that's
That was a
That
clean-
would have been a penalty today.
No way. Hit him right in the chest.
No, he hit him in the head.
No, he didn't. He looked
Yes,
at
he did.
his
Watch.
right shoulder. Watch his
the
right
sh-
shoulder.
Dude.
Right shoulder.
yeah. I don't know. I think that's why they have all those rules in place now too. Because they hold on. Let's see.
See?
Helmet to helmet.
No way.
Yeah,
He's
he
no-
lowered his. Yeah,
Helmet
No,
to
no,
helmet.
no.
Yeah.
He put his
He's
helmet
kicked
down.
out.
No way.
He's kicked out of the game.
Well, he can't sleep.
would've-
Or he can't
they-
speak. He's dead.
kicked out.
He's dead.
yeah.
He's out.
Get out of here, guy. He's
Yeah.
like just laying on. The,
They're both dead.
I'm telling you, that guy put his head down.
That might be the hardest that I've ever seen because it was helmet to helmet.
yeah.
Dude, no, I'm telling you, he always was helmet to helmet because the Penn State guy put his head down. I'm telling you right
doesn't.
now.
Yeah, but they've called that though. Nowadays they've called that just because
That's terrible. How is that the guy's fault?
they've been calling it targeting.
That's some
not gonna
bullshit.
Yep, they would have called it targeting. Nowadays they would have.
Excuse me.
It's the
Keep burping, I
the
guess.
way of the
Can't
rules.
stop.
But I don't know.
So we're at 52. There was something else I wanted to throw at you guys this week because it kind of came on to me kind of quickly out of nowhere. I'm addicted to TikTok. Like I am absolutely.
Do you have a TikTok account?
I do.
No, you cannot.
I do.
I hate you.
I don't like upload TikToks.
You
I just
upload porn.
watch TikTok. Like
There's some.
that's all I do.
What's on your For You page, Jamie?
What the For You page?
Oh, John,
I don't
what's
have
up?
TikTok, but I know what it
Okay.
is.
So like
I
it's a lot of baseball.
So yeah,
If
so
you-
Oh,
yeah.
you
it's like
oh,
your
that's your-
suggested.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So mine would be like,
So
mine
it's
would be
like-
like tits and ass.
It's things that I like watch and I enjoy and
Yeah.
whatever. Like I, it came out of nowhere. I don't know why I started, and it started like Monday. And
So it's
then
kind of
all
like
of
an
a sudden-
Instagram story, but doesn't go away.
Yeah. My wife cannot stop making fun of me about it. Like she's
Do we-
like, "You're a fucking."
Do we need
loser.
Jab's
You're-"
TikTok?
We barely do the Instagram, so
Yes, well,
we
we need
should
back
do.
in.
We should do a Jabs TikTok, and we'll just upload videos of John that get sent to us
perfect.
everywhere.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
Good. Way to encourage that because that's not
I
annoying
did
as
not.
fuck.
So I actually look. I actually think I have an account. If you look it up.
Okay, I'll have to look it up.
But anyway, what I was going to say was, as far as the TikTok thing goes, Jamie, yeah, I just never got on board with it. But I have a feeling that Instagram at some point is either going to recreate the same thing or just buy it.
Isn't it the same thing anyway? It's like a story.
Yeah, but there's like transitions and whatever. Like
Some people
like you can do
are
all these effects.
incredible with their TikTok.
Well, it's like the Vine.
Kind of.
Yeah,
there's
but you can be
elements of
longer.
it. Yeah, there's
Oh, it's a little bit
elements.
longer.
Yeah, the other one that I got super into in the past week has been actually the Women's College World Series.
Well, how about I go
TikTok.
George Mason? Was it which one's that?
JMU.
James Madison.
James
Sorry.
Madison.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's your name, Jamie.
It is. Yeah, James Madison. They beat the number 1 ranked
Get
Oklahoma.
knocked out.
They
Oklahoma
did get
came
knocked
back.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oklahoma came back and beat them. And
I love the College World Series. I love the Women's College World Series. Like I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. They're so passionate and
Dude, you know something crazy?
Sure.
So we have a team locally here that went to the state championship, and they played a girl who, how long, Jimmy? How many?
she went 12. She had 12 games in a row leading up to the state championship. 12 no hitters in a row.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it was my
She's gonna
school.
do one.
The school that I graduated from, Cuyahoga Heights. Their girls made it to the state championship.
They weren't even supposed to, were they?
No, I mean they had a hell of a season. They had a great season. Whether they were ranked that high or not, I don't know. But they made it down to the final 2, and they ended up getting a hit off the girl. I think in like the 4th inning, which was the first time she's given up a hit in like a month and a half. Like it's insane. She's going to Missouri. Full ride, but yeah, was super proud of those girls. They're it's how old I am. A lot of my friends' daughters were on that team, and so sad to see them lose it in the end. But man,
next
what a
year.
hell of a season! So
They weren't even thinking much better they're going to be next
yeah,
year.
you build on it. Yep, it's the only sport my school's ever had a state championship in. So, and that was like
football.
7 years ago. Never had a state championship. They lost
Heights?
it. Yeah, lost it. They lost 2, I think.
Damn.
So, yeah, we're not Ignatius,
Or Kirtland.
Small school. Yeah, Kirtland stuff. All right, so we're hitting 55 minutes. You got anything else, John, that you wanna put out on the table?
No,
Anything
I'm
about your trip and your friends and
No, I'm
and
excited for this weekend.
We're golfing,
move
baby.
forward. We're golfing.
We're golfing.
We're
baby.
golfing.
That's a flag.
Stipe, you got anything, buddy? Other than making fun of John?
No, I'm just happy to have you guys back, and let's go Friday again.
Yeah.
Yeah, should be good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And our 4th will be here. Not part of it, but he'll be doing work in my house.
Oh,
Yeah.
Russo's going to be here? All right.
So-
We hate Rick Russo, so that's perfect.
We do.
Awesome. We do.
So
we should have him come here and see what it's like to run a good podcast.
Nah.
we should make him sit outside the doors and just watch
Can I
us
make
through
him
the
like
window.
go get me beers?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Whatever you need.
Oh
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
in
if we
on
do
that.
it on Friday, can have some beers and hang out and relax.
Perfect.
You need like 10 beers in a tank.
Just have a couple though. We got to be up early Saturday.
That's true.
Got to be up early.
Just a couple.
Yeah.
All right.
Just a few.
Anyway, all right. Thanks for listening, everybody. We are the Jabs Podcast. You can find us on YouTube at Jabs Podcast. Just search us. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell for post notifications. So when we upload our videos of the podcast, you can catch them. We're going to try and upload some more content on there in the near future. We'd love to hear from you. Reach out to us at our email at the.jabs.podcast@gmail.com. You can find Stipe on all social media platforms at Stipe Miocic. You can find Jamie at Mekalek, Mekalek. And you can find me at JP Chewbacca. It's like Chewbacca without the CA. We hate Rick Russo. Goodbye, everyone.
Peace out.
Yo.